Is it somebody right on my core? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Like time through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? How are you? Well, I hope you're okay. I hope you're great. I hope you're doing fabulous. I hope you're supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I hope, because I'm feeling, I just woke up to some news and I just feel my day have a dent in it. A dent. Like a fender bender. Nothing I need. I can go and take it to get fixed. But it ain't like somebody really gonna notice it. But because I like things fixed, it bothers me. Did that make sense? Ooh, I felt like I used a good parable. Did I use a good parable? Yeah, but that's my feeling today. But before I be on Khloe Kardashian, Baby Crone and I just had a very deep conversation. Do you remember what the conversation was?
I'm actually saying you're trying to remember what the conversation was.
Say it. And it's what we're talking about, aging. No, what we were talking about. We were talking about being in a relationship, the perfect relationship, but it comes with a flaw. You got the perfect man, the perfect woman, perfect in every way. Can we be grown up about it? This conversation is not for little children, so please get off. Is that the right thing to say, get off?
Yeah, or leave the page.
Leave the page, because this is not for children. Most of the things I say are not for children. It is for 18-year-olds and older. That is what my page is. I think it's even marked down like that. I am marked not for children. Are we marked? This is not a page for children. 18 and older. Does it mark that on YouTube? Because YouTube lets you mark that. Yeah? So, Baby Crone and I was thinking, our senses, being who we are, or being around other female, we want to talk about something briefly, because I want to hear your point on this. How is it that you can meet the perfect man or the perfect female, but they come with a flaw? Let's just pick out something out the air. Let's say you pick the perfect man. He's everything. He's perfect. He's everything. He's wonderful. You've been dating him for a couple of months. Everything is just copacetic. He's everything, but he got a small phallus. What do you do with that? Everything. You know he can't satisfy you. You know that. You already know in your mind he is not that is not going, that ain't going to do it. And not that you're being you're not asking for a baby arm or a baby thigh. You ain't asking, because baby coming all, I seen a small little baby premature.
You're right.
So I'm not going to use that. But what I'm saying is, I don't even want to point it out, because I find it disrespectful to a male. But his phallus isn't, or you meet a female, and whenever you touch her, she's in pain.
Okay.
You can't go deep like you want, or you can't, I don't know, I'm just trying to pick out stuff. What I've heard people talk about. You can't go deep like you want. You can't, you're perfect though. But it's either something in that, or maybe they're perfect, they're everything, but they got one leg. Or one arm. Perfect, but they may be blind on an eye, or blind. Come on, can we talk about it?
Yeah.
They're perfect though. They're perfect for you, but they have a flaw, a visible flaw. A flaw that you see, and a flaw that... What do you do about that? Do you look beyond the flaw? Do you look beyond and say, look, I know this man is never going to satisfy me, but because I am a faithful woman, I'm going to marry this person, even though they may not even never be able to have sex with me, maybe because they have a disease or they caught something or they had cancer, I don't know. But they can never have sex with you. They're perfect though. They treat you good. They da-da-da-da-da-da. Maybe they obese. They treat you good, but they too fat. Can I say that?
Yeah.
I can't think of a flaw. I'm just whatever a flaw that would make you go, oh my God. He cute though, but he got one eye that just look at the left. I don't know. And I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
At all. I'm just being real with you. Or he's perfect. She's perfect, but they crazy as hell.
Yeah.
They got a mental disease. They bipolar. Or they got a suicidal spirit on them, or they beautiful, everything you could want in a male or a female, but they batshit crazy. That's not in a negative, it's just what it is. When it's good, it's good. How do you deal with that? What do we say to these things?
That's a good point.
Everything but a flaw. Is it nature's way of setting a joke? Is it a trap? Who would make that kind of program for yourself?
Yes.
To get all the way there to get a booby prize? But is it a booby prize? Is it? Well, you all tell me, because I don't know.
Yeah, that's a really great question.
We were talking about that, and I thought it was so good. So let me go ahead and see, is Khloe going to be with a booby prize?
Yeah, for real, honestly.
So, what do you mean? A booby prize? You got the man, but he can't be faithful. Probably good and that good father, but I don't know. I'm just making this up. Everything I say is allegedly from this point on. Everything I said earlier was true for me. But what I say from this point on is allegedly, okay? I'm just trying to figure, could he be her booby prize?
Yep.
Because remember, her booby prize wouldn't be my booby prize. Why? Because she playing in money. So she dealing with people with money, NBA. So yeah, they got problems, but they got those problems you can't see.
Yep.
Those are the tricky ones.
The tricksters.
Yeah, or those that you think they got a big phallus, but when you see it, I'm just saying. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying. I'm not pointing out. That's what you got to deal with. And you see this talk, and you're like, oh, you joke. No. I'm just saying. When you have a little man got something bigger than that. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it as a joke. I'm seriously saying we laugh at these things, but these things are problems. People cheat. People lie. Do you want? Do you deal with it? Like, I don't know. What do you have to say, baby Crones?
Yeah, I really like it. I really like what you said about it being like a booby prize, because you think,
Everything.
Because you think like nothing's perfect in life, but then at the same time, there should be something that's perfect for you.
Perfect for you. You ain't asking a lot. But the one thing, like say you're a person, you into appearances. Let's say you really into appearances and you really care. Can we go there? Don't take it personal.
Okay.
But she's perfect, but she's dark skinned. So we got a racial problem.
Yeah, we do got a racial problem.
We got a racial problem, and apparently the darker you are, the more unsuitable you are, which is asinine to me. I honestly, I can say this. I think dark-skinned women are so beautiful. Not all, but I think it's something about them that is just beautiful. I swear I mean it. And it's not a dark. I grew up, and my family, just a little bit about myself. I grew up, and everybody was around me dark. Everybody. Darker than me. And to the point, I just thought I was just dark like everybody else. So when I look in the mirror, I don't see light skin. Would you agree?
Yep.
Baby Chrome helped me with this a lot. I see me equal to Baby Chrome.
She do.
I see me equal to, if you show me YouTube, I'd be like, I'm not. I don't see it. And I don't know if my family did that. My hair was even done. They got perm, they permed me. They got heat, I got heat with the pressing comb. They got grease, it was, I no different. They ate, what they ate, I ate. And I suffered as a kid. Because of the differences.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat what they ate. But I grew up. And it was something in my family, it was never allowed. You couldn't talk about it. You couldn't talk about color. You could talk about the white man. But you can't talk about why this, why, you better not. Oh, no. No. Secrets. Shh. I come from the family that, you know what, she had that. I come from that. You know she had you know, that's where I come from. So children were seen and not heard. Oh yeah, another generation. What's your generation?
Gen Z.
Not Gen Z. You're gonna hear me, not Gen Z. They tell you their deepest, darkest secret. Gen Z are both. I just got teeth in my mouth. I just got new titties. I got a Gen Z. No, they don't care.
No privacy.
No, what? I'm going away. You know, Gen Zs are crazy as hell.
Posted up in the hospital on your deathbed.
And the older ones, the older Gen Zs. You got the younger ones, but you got those that's in their early 30s. They will sit up there and say, you know what, yep, I took them out. You said that on camera?
Yep, they did.
Yep, I did it. What? Man, will get arrested because they go on their jobs.
Yes.
Say something and then be like, I can't believe they fired me. Are you crazy? You know what?
That is true.
I'm just saying, we having this conversation and I'm looking at a different generation. And I'm looking at my generation versus her generation, and we have come a long way, baby. Good and bad. Quick side note, we were talking about, I was looking at that guy, he was talking about people wearing caps out in the street.
Oh yes, bonnets.
Bonnet. Let me tell you how I feel. I just feel as though we come a long way. We don't have to wear bonnets out in the street. We don't have to. It's for protection, hair protection when you go to sleep at night. It's to keep your beautiful hair in place that you worked so hard to get fixed. It is to keep it in place. Or let's say you got color and you got and you need it. It's for that. It is not for you. It's like a sleepwear. It's not for you to walk and wear as an outfit. You wouldn't wear a shower cap and say this is an outfit. No, you wouldn't want to, even though I've seen many white people. I gotta say white folks in this. I've seen many black folks with the skull, with the bonnets and the do-rag.
In the do-rags, yes.
But I've seen so many white people come out with slippers and pajamas.
Yep, for real.
Going into restaurants.
Yep.
Not a sit-down restaurant. Getting coffee or food. I've seen it. Black people, I've seen white folks go to the airport in pajamas and slippers. Now, I don't know about black folks. I haven't really seen black folks do that like that. But maybe they look at the white folks and say they can walk around.
Exactly.
Like, and let me finish with the white folks. Not only do the white folks walk around with pajamas and slippers, the younger ones, they walk around with the messy bun.
Yep.
Like they just put their hair up like, and how it woke up in the morning. They walk around with a messy bun and that's hot.
Yep.
Like did you brush your teeth? You just jumped out of the bed. These white folk. In college.
Made it a fashion statement.
Are you kidding me? You didn't wash your butt. What? You couldn't have. Because who washed off and put back on night clothes? Did you wash your hands? Where they was digging last night? You just, so people say it's a racist thing. I don't know if it's racist. I don't know what the hell it is. But I know one thing. We don't have to follow suit. Why? Because we know the connotations.
Yeah.
And why would I want to walk around with night gear on my head? If my hair is not suitable, then I wait till it is. However, don't make this out to be a white don't make this out to be we trying to conform to black. What help me, baby?
Trying that. Oh yes, that not wearing bonnets is conforming to like white standards, and we're trying to be appropriate for them.
And let them do with them. It's about how we present ourselves as a people to the world.
Mm-hmm.
People, we still have black people missing.
Mm-hmm.
We have to rise up and we have to still do better. We don't want to be treated like, I don't even know what to say. Hell, we don't want to be treated like we are nobodies.
Yeah.
So don't carry yourself as a nobody. You wouldn't go in God's house with a pajama and a that on. You wouldn't go on your interview like that. So think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could see if you was making a trip to the market. And even then, you're around food.
You're just around other people.
And I don't know. Especially if you slept in it. All I'm saying, let it marinate. Think about it. This ain't got nothing to do with a white person. This is about us as a people of a race. And you all know I see myself baby cone complexion.
Mm-hmm. I just want to say something.
And it may be not, she helped me so much with that.
Mm-hmm.
So much. I didn't even know how bad I was damaged. Go ahead, baby cone.
Yes, speaking about the clothes, just like you said, the different generations, like
yes,
you said.
This is generational stuff.
Because
no morals. Your morals are just about gone.
They really are. But like you said, back in your generation, you used to go dressed up just to go out.
To go to the movies, you dress nice.
Right.
To go to dinner. If you was on a date, even to McDonald's, you would dress for that. Not dress up, but dress nice.
Mm-hmm. Not in this generation. No, not at all. They just they say you get me as I is.
Khloe Kardashian.
Yes, Khloe.
We done talked enough. I'm glad you all listened. Please, what I'm saying, what do you do when you're dating someone and at the end of the rainbow, you see they ain't what you want? And they all into you. And you realize at the end that person is not right. You love them, they good to you, but you know they bipolar. And now you 3 months in, 6 months in, and they told you. What do you do? What do you do when you finally get to a place? You've been dating this person 6 months, 4 months, 8 months, and now y'all get to the bed and you realize he's ashamed because his phallus. What do? You deal with a woman, you know that she's having problems. And you may be a little too large. And you hit her and it's uncomfortable. But you invested time and you realize she can't handle it. What do you do? These are the on and on. Mm-hmm. Here's somebody who you love dearly, you love them, but they blind in one eye. So when you take a picture, it always looking like off center. But you vain and you care about the way you look. You care, but all at the same time, you felt for this person. You got feelings. Mm-hmm. What do you do? I'm just asking. Do that make sense?
Yes, that does make sense.
Now, first of all, with Khloe, I see the 7 of Wands.
You mean the 7 of Swords? 7
of Swords. 7 of Swords, and I see the Queen of Wands. Now, what do they want to know about Khloe?
Yes, they wanted to know, will she find love or go back to her ex-husband?
Look like she going back. Because when I see the 7, he's looking back. and he's looking back to a queen. And what do I mean by that? I have no idea. Everything I say is allegedly. I'm just telling you what it says to me. Looking at the cards. Here I see him here stealing, getting away mentally, thinking I'm healed, I'm ready. This doesn't seem like somebody is stealing in an evil way. This is just seem like somebody is like, I'm doing what's right for me. I'm not going to care what nobody else says. I'm going to do it my way. Remember, this is swords. This is an air card. So this is mental. So this is somebody who's looking back on where I came from. Where I came from, and I don't know, because I didn't pick another card that's going to say, but from just these two cards alone, this is somebody looking back at something that they lost. Something that was powerful, something that meant a lot, something that's a father figure, a mother figure, somebody strong, somebody powerful, somebody highly sexual. Oh my God.
Okay, you just reading.
Oh, that was too much for me. Thinking of things. I saw that man in bed. Woo. Woo. Speaking of palaces. But anyway, all I'm saying, okay, hold on. He's dominating my energy. So she's looking at what she fell in love with. She knows all the good things about him, but she's still looking back at him. His femininity. He has feminine ways also. You know, he could be a caring father, very sensitive. We don't know. But he shows up here on fire, very sexual. And to me, that's what I'm saying. When you know somebody is like that, and you love them, why do you think they're going to change? You know that they like that when you met them. When you met them and they were dating, you will call them and they wouldn't even answer their phone. You will call them and even people say, he mess around. But he's been good to you though. She's been good to you. They really feeling you. But this is their brokenness. But you want them. So do you? Please, people, please understand what I'm saying. Or do you accept them faults and all? Because we all got faults. Do you accept them fault and all? The only thing I have to me, because I say this all the time. Okay. Having a sexual relationship will not make me end it with you. I am not going to give up. This is me. Judge as you please, honey. I'm grown. I'm a part of the grown and sexy craft. Say what you want to say. But as for me, he could cheat. That would not be a reason that I will let you have him. Okay. Not for that, especially if it's pleasing me. But what I will do if he loved me. Now this is about when you love a person and that person love you. That's what we're talking about. We ain't talking about lopsidedness. We're talking about a person that really digging you, you're digging them. They done did a lot for you, do a lot. You know that person digging you. You know that person has strong feelings for you. Okay, you already know it. Right? Yeah. But at the end of a 3 month or 4 month, I'm not going to do no 1 month. That's too soon for me. So anywhere from 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 8 months. Okay. You get introduced to another side of that person, whether it's sexual or mental or physical, whether it's the way they look, whether it's the way they act, or whether the way, how they perform. You get to see them within 8 months to a year, of how they are. And you get to see, you done invested, and now you see, oh my God, this person is like that. You're in it. They're in it. They're still doing what they always done. Here in the case of Khloe and Tristan. You're looking back at it, and he's swearing up, I'll never do it again. I love you. I was a fool. I was young. And I was a fool, baby. But now, it takes a fool to learn. Baby, don't love nobody. Sometimes you gotta suffer. You left me, Khloe. I need you, baby. I love you. What do you do when you're hearing that?
That is true.
And you love them.
The sweet
so
talking.
you look, come on here. You're looking back over this stuff. He's a good daddy, though. He takes care of his kids. I can't fall. That's a plus. That's in his favor. What? That's like, I'm considering it. What is that? It's hard to find, especially children, that he's stepping up to be a dad. Do you know how many deadbeat dads?
Mm-hmm.
They may give the money, but that's it.
Yeah.
Or they see a child and they show up whenever. And I'm telling you, no woman should be willing to raise a child alone. You shouldn't be willing to do that unless you are in a situation like that where you have no choice.
Mm-hmm.
And about the money, it helps, but that's a small fraction when you're looking at 18 to 20 years.
It really is.
So she got a good man when it comes down to that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a cheater, pumpkin eater. Upside down. That's that pentacle again. That's that pentacle. For me, for you it's right side up. For me, it's upside down. And for what it's saying to me, it's like I said, oh baby, don't throw away what we had. You know it's so good. You know I'll treat you right. I learned the lesson. Please, this is what I really do see going on with them. And she's like, I don't want to put myself out there no more. I'm not feeling that right now. I just want peace in my life. I certainly don't want the life Kim had.
Mm-hmm.
I'm certainly not looking to be like Khloe. I'm not trying to emulate my mother. I'm certainly not trying to be like Court.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be like Rob. I'm too old to be like Kendall.
Mm-hmm.
So who am I? I'm just chill. I don't mind getting fresh and talking, but I don't want to be out there like I don't want that. Khloe is very meticulous in the way you boo her.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have thought so, because when the show first showed out, she wasn't like that. She was like, it is what it is. I know I'm chubby. I'm not the prettiest one. I already know that they say I don't look like them. She already came in like that. And to see her morph into looking like Kim,
yeah.
she looked like Kim.
Mm-hmm.
She looked like Courtney. Kim and Courtney look like
the same anyway.
Even if they ain't even try. Courtney do whatever she can to not look like Kim.
She does.
But they could be twins.
They really
They could be, what is it, fraternal?
fraternal.
They could be fraternal twins. They could be. But they are a year apart. So just understanding, and now we have seen her morph into a Kim lookalike.
Mm-hmm.
She may not like it, she's got the Kim look. So wherever they go to get their plastic surgeries, they all do it. But she has more. She has had her face. She has lost weight. Not that she was ever an unattractive girl. She was always attractive. But she wasn't equal to Kim.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
As far as America beauty stands. Do that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So for her to morph and then chisel, even though she had skin cancer, to be chiseled and shaped and morph, to lose weight, to do this, to do that, to become a Kardashian, a lookalike.
Yeah, for real.
She didn't even get a look of her own.
No.
Not a look of her own. She looked like she was born in that family.
Mm-hmm.
So that let me know deep down she had low self-esteem. Like I said, people talk.
Yep, fake it till you make it.
Yeah, people talk, faking. I don't care, but you did care.
She did.
Because now we don't even recognize you. Pretty girl.
Mm-hmm.
A pretty young woman.
She
No, you're not. A pretty middle-aged woman. You're 40 years old. You're hitting 50. You're still young. Not young. Not old.
Yeah.
You're getting up in age. I don't know, but you're in the in-between age. You're not old. You're not old, but you're not young. You done been on the earth for 40 years. Israel roamed in the desert for 40 years. So you're not old. You're not young. But you've been here, that you know better. And I think that Khloe tried to play it safe.
Yes.
Because Khloe ain't trying to be hurt. But I see Tristan right there pleading his case always. The outcome, I don't know. It looked like the Empress winning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they together or not, guys. I don't know. And I don't know if they are, if he's still tapping that. I don't know. But what I do know, Khloe isn't going to want nobody to know what's going on behind the sheet.
Exactly.
She's not, even if he was, She is not going to want us to know.
Yeah.
The only way we will know if she trusts him completely to put him out in the open.
Okay.
Other than that, she ain't doing it. He'll be a secret lover. And because he's on the negative with her, he'll give her anything she wants if he really wants her back. What do you mean? It means he'll drink her bath water. Because that's what it would take when you done hurt a woman to this magnitude. That you will have to suffer for this woman that you grossly hurt and neglect. Grossly. You would have to, it's like being hazed on every level. And if you fail, you will come back groveling all over again, and then the rootless procedure start like she never started. And it's up to you to say whether you're running or whether you staying, because I ain't going to ease up on you. You will drink my bath water and love it, or get the F out. That's how hard you get.
Mm-hmm.
That's where she at. And I think that it's easing up some because he's drinking that water. When I saw him on her show, he was like a pussycat.
Yeah.
I said, yep. And sometimes it's just got to be that way. Sometimes you have to eat crow. Sometimes you mess up, and sometimes she can keep him like that for years.
She can.
It's up to him. And she's saying, you don't like it? Leave.
Exactly.
Leave, because you got to prove to me.
Mm-hmm.
Your days of running, I ain't giving that back to you. You're going to have to earn that. When I said, so has he broken? Because here it seems like he's breaking through. I don't think it's no of a man in a life. I don't think so.
I don't think Tristan would.
Because we would have heard, the internet would have went on and said, Khloe's dating this. I have heard nothing.
You're right. Actually, the internet has been very quiet.
Very quiet, very quiet. And even she's so polarizing that whatever she do, the Kardashian, I'm gonna tell you.
That's true.
Whatever Kim does, whatever Kylie does, whatever Kendall does, whatever Khloe does, and whatever Courtney does, it make news. In that order. Good or for bad. It's like you can't hide from the paparazzi. It's like they wait at the gate. Oh yeah, that looked like Courtney's car. Oh, whatever, who's ever there. So my point here is I do see that he is making room. He's making place. He's pleading. He's showing her. He's putting effort in. Definitely. To say, let me be the man of your life. Let me be I won't mess up again. That's what I see. That's what I see. Now, like, I don't know. Let me be clear. I don't know if this happened 6 months ago, 3 months ago, or is it happening today? I'm not clear. I'm going to draw another card. And let's see, because I don't want to give you, let me see. So we got a sword. She's hard. And not just to him, but any man. She's been hurt. She said to me, don't you think I had Lamar? Now this?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm done. I am done. With Lamar, I married. Fiasco. Him, I had a baby. 2. Fiasco. Enough. And you know when Khloe going, she going big.
She does.
She like me. When I'm going to love you, I'm going to love you with my heart. But when you hurt her, she's been hurt. And she's one of those kind of women. What's her sign?
Let me double check. I think a Cancer. Yes, a Cancer.
And when you hurt a Cancer, they don't get over because my moon sign is Cancer. We can be very forgiving because we're so homebody and love and love, you know. We care about family and all that. But when you hurt, that's water. And we are more surface water. I mean, unless I'm a deep crabber. You know. When is her birthday? Is it at the end of the month?
Let's see.
More at the beginning.
Let's see. It looks like at the very beginning.
So she's soft. So she's like a soft water crab. My birthday is on the 11th, so that makes me, I'm still, because it takes 20, 21 days. So I'm like still at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
We crabs, we those kind of crabs. But if her birthday was later,
Yeah.
and then also it makes us mutable, what is it?
Cardinal.
It makes us cardinal. So she's cardinal and shallow water crab. In other words, she's not deep. We're not deep like king crabs. We're not at that month. But where she is, we feel everything. Everything is an emotional.
That's true.
You know, we got to be careful because it's easy for people to come and get us and eat us. So we got to be really, 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 really careful as being a crab. Very sensitive. And that's what I see for her. You have a question?
Yes, my question is, how does Khloe feel towards Tristan?
You know, we see the 7, and we also see moving on. But we don't know if this is an affinity sign, moving on to move out, or moving on to go back again, to give it another try, the infinity.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know, but we do see that it is cups. And we do see, and it could be because she's looking at that sword, and it could be going towards it, because it seems like she's going towards it. Like, I'm leaning in more. I'm being more gentle. I'm breaking down the hardness. That's what I see. What do you see?
Yeah, I could see that. That despite like it all, she's still going back to it.
Maybe not as sexual or anything like that I don't know, because I do think that they were still
more
not
emotional.
But emotional, because to me, sex is not the end all be all. I'm sorry you don't have to agree with that. That's fine with me. But just because I have sex with you don't mean I have to love you. Just because we're intimate, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be perfect. You know, it's two different things. One is physical. One is physical and one is physical and one is mental. Mentally, he knows that she's hard. He knows that she's a tough egg to crack. He knows he hurt her. He knows he did wrong. He knows, but also he's way younger than her too. By what? How many years? 6, 7 years?
Let's see how old age difference.
And she met him when he was in his early 20s. So in that way, I don't feel sorry for her. In that way.
6 years, 8 months.
Older. She older than him. And especially if you're dealing with a 24-year-old, she got what she was dealing with. But true as destiny. That's what their destiny was meant to be. And he had to learn. And it's sad to see a lot of these black men out there having babies, having sex with women, not even protecting yourself. Because somebody somewhere told you that I like it better unprotected. If you need to release, you release with it on, if that's what you need. And if you really want to be technical about it, you're not even supposed to be having sex anyway unless you want to procreate.
Sure.
If you want to make like I'm living for God and I'm trying to do the right thing, well, if that's the case, you're not even supposed to be having sex and not married. So all this BS people give, miss me. Duck me with that.
I like that.
It's just propaganda. It's amazing how people get really religious.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
And they so far from it, it's scary. But in this reading, I don't know. I do see her returning back. I don't know to what capacity. See, again, she shows up. She shows up as a king of wands. The king of swords. And she shows up as the king of night. the King of Wands. So that let me know mentally she's open and sexually she's open. She's open mentally, she's open sexually. You understand? But I don't know if she's open completely.
Right.
Everything I say is allegedly. But I think from what I'm gathering, let me just pull out a card. Yeah. Yep, that's what I was thinking. I was going to say, what I think is that she is so ingrained on being a family. That is so important.
Cancer.
Yep. Being a family. And remember, she grew up with her dad. She grew up in a family. And she know the breakup that happened to her family. She don't know all the reasons why because she was young. But she know enough. She had her dad for many years. So she know family life. Many of us had not grew up in a family with a mother and father. I did, but at the age of 4, my mother and father broke up. So I don't know what it's like to have a family life. Baby Crones, you know what it's like to have a family
Yes,
life.
I do.
So if you break up and your mother and father, let's say you know your mother and father broke up when you was 13, you got an idea. Let's say your mother and father broke up when you was 15. The older you get, the more you had that experience, and especially if you grew up with a dad that loved you.
Yep.
I'm not talking about dysfunctional because I gotta play apples to apples. Her father loved her. Kardashian loved her. He loved her. She knew nothing.
Yep, she did.
Like me, I didn't know anything about my dad. Not until I was older. I thought my dad was my dad. I really did. I don't know how I could have thought that. But when you
Treated
were a
like
kid,
everybody else.
I was treated like everybody. That was my dad. Didn't know nothing like me. And honestly, this could have been it too. And I'll share this one thing. My mother, I grew up with the old school. My mother and family would say my father was dark. And my mother would say, blacker the berry, sweeter the juice. So I was always inclined. It was always darkness to me. Blackness, black. I was never separate. Oh my God, now. Whew. Well, anyway, just thinking how I grew up and having to deal with the outside world said, that's not your family. I didn't see what they saw until now. I was like, that's not your sister. Look at this, my sister. I had no idea. My mother never told me. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
So for me, I don't see what you see. We helping me because it's crazy how somebody can mess your mind up like that and steal your identity, and you see what everybody else see.
Yeah.
You don't see no different. You don't see no different in your hair because you treat your hair like everybody else. You don't see no difference in nothing. You don't see no difference, and only difference if you get hit, you bruise. And if you bruise, that's your fault because you shouldn't have did what you did. Treat like everybody else. Maybe a hinge worse. So, in this case, I'm sorry for wandering off, but let me get
It
back.
could be experience that Khloe could feel.
Right. Absolutely. Because she was the one. She was the black sheep. I don't like to call black sheep. She was the misfit. She was the misfit. She was the one that was there that had to take on a mother role when her mother got bored and was out in the street. She's the one who would go and help her mother. Okay. She was the one. Not Courtney, not Kim, but Khloe. And she is that mother person. And why? Because it was already in her, born that way. Born to be a mother. Born that way. And so when I look at Khloe cards, and I feel as though Tristan is, no, she's a good woman. Lamar, no, she was a good woman. And they scarred her and they messed her up. And Tristan is trying to get her back because ain't no woman, no street hood woman is going to go and take your special needs son.
Yeah.
clean his vomit, while he have a seizure. Deal with him, deal with your mother at the same time.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful soul woman. Beautiful. And if she seem a little fiery and she seem a little hot, a little short, that's because men have broke her.
Yeah.
Remember when I said she done had a breakdown? Khloe Kardashian has had a breakdown. Period. And she'll never be the same. Never. And we're seeing it. And it's going to take a soft hand, a patient hand, a hand that just walk tenderly, motherly like. She don't need no man. She need a man to know I need to act. I need to walk tender. I got to handle her tenderly. Because at any moment she could snap on me. And not mean it. Just being that crab. I was resting here, but you all hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
Yep, just like that.
Stroke it.
Mm-hmm.
Be gentle. And I truly believe Tristan is trying. I truly believe that. And like I said, I don't know if he's still trying, but this is showing up in her reading. So he's in her background. And I say this, and if you have a question, I'm finished.
Okay.
Khloe, they always say, now I don't know if this is true because I don't live by it, but I'm going to put it out there. They say, when you get out of a situation and the situation was bad, don't go back. Because they say like you are a dog returning to your own vomit. Now, I don't feel that way.
Okay.
I feel mercy. This person deserves. If that I feel as though that person deserves another chance. They done proved to me they sorry. They have been there for me, and it's been years. You can't prove something to me in 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
You can't prove nothing to me in 8 months. That means I looked around, I done dated, went out, and you still in the corner begging. It's 3 years, and I'm looking back on what? Yeah, I'm serious. I'm messed up. I'll let her go. I'm only dead come with, you convincing me. I done went out there and did what I gotta do, and I look back and you still there. You even trying to be my best friend. I can talk to you and talk to you about another man. You want me back so bad, you listening. But sometimes that's what it takes.
Yep, true that.
And has he proven that he's a good man? I think he is.
Okay.
Saying I was a young man, I was a fool, baby, but now it takes a fool to learn, baby. That's how I see him. It may not be that way, but that's what I see. And with that, what did you think of that reading?
Yes, most definitely. I did like that.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please, please, please subscribe. Thumb us up, please. If you can, please thumb us up, thumb us up, thumb us up. It's so, so appreciated. If I took you a little bit over the time, that's because I'm just feeling away today. Have mercy on my soul. And I hope that I helped you. And even in your relationship, if you can identify with anything that I said, take the information and use it for yourself. It's good food. Good medicine. Please hype us up, thumb us up, leave a comment down below, and you know what we have to say. Hype us up. Subscribe to us. And don't forget to thumb us up.
Hey. Ooh. Sunflowers.